For the final time before the All-Star break, the Great Bend Badcats will take to the field for the final game of a four-game series against the Kingman Islanders. The Islanders have won 2 straight against the Badcats after the Cats took the opener of the series. So Great Bend is just looking for a split at this point. It's been a little bit of a rough series for them, particularly offensively, but you can only do what you can do. You have to keep the past in the past and just really worry about today's game. Thanks for joining us here on the Badcats Media Network. I'm Mark McClure. Brett Allen's with me today. We are at George Arnsdorf Memorial Field here in Kingman. Pretty light crowd on this Saturday, or Sunday, my apologies. But, hey, either way, Cats ready to play some baseball.
Definitely. Should be a good day. It's nice and hot out. First middle of the day game we've had, I think, all year. But I don't think that'll change much. We just have to get the bats going early and put it on them. Hopefully get a steady lead for the pitchers. And it's way easier to play with a lead.
Mason Munns takes the mound again for the Kingman Islanders. He was on the bump yesterday. Ended up picking up the save in the game. Badcats had a chance to pick up the win late. They had the bases loaded, but things just didn't work out for them. Bodie Waller walked to bring in a run, but then Colby Christian struck out to end the game. It was very close, but the Badcats ended up falling in yesterday's contest. 6-5 was the final score of that one. And he's got to try and turn it around here. You know, Munns pitched yesterday. Guys got an opportunity to see him, and also fatigue factor. We'll see how that plays out. He probably threw no official number, but around 20 pitches in yesterday's relief appearance. Got his second save. He's been really the guy that's been holding this Kingman pitching staff together with the way that he's played this season with an ERA of 2.25. And the Badcats try to get to him early as Riley Silva, the leadoff man, will step in. First pitch to him outside. And we're underway. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 o'clock on the dot here for this one. This is the Badcats, one of their earliest single header games all season long. Munns 1-0, up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Of course, they've played a couple of double headers where they've had to get things going early, but I think all around shouldn't affect the games too much. Might be a little sluggish early after yesterday's game was a long one. It was over 3.5 hours. Check swing, foul ball from Silva, and 2 balls and a strike. Yesterday's game had just about everything. Sprinkler delay, multiple mid-inning pitching changes. Kind of padded the run time in that one a little bit.
It's definitely an interesting game. I haven't seen, those last 3 innings of baseball. It's been a while since I've seen so much happen within that short amount of time.
So it goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. You never know what you're going to get, like they say when you walk into the ballpark. And that one was definitely an interesting game. A lot of late drama in that one. Badcats just came out on the wrong side of it. Riley Silva selected as a Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star. He won't be participating in the game. He hits this one on the ground over to first. Brandon Macbeth handles the play, and there's 1 away.
We've got 1 away. That'll bring up Gates. Larinaga on deck. Waller in the hole.
And this will bring up Kyle Gates for the Badcats. Gates had a real nice game yesterday, 3 for 5.
Gatesy had a great game yesterday.
358 average for him this season, 22 RBIs. First pitch swing and a high pop-up on the left side. Bradley Neal going to call off Gavin Barada and make the catch. There's 2 away.
He'll make the catch. We got 2 away.
And that brings to the plate Simon Larinaga.
Waller on deck. Aiken in the hole.
Larinaga been hitting the skids here recently. 349 batting average. The first pitch he fouls away to the left side.
Safe to say he's due. It is safe to say.
It has been just a tough stretch. Happens to every hitter. He struck out 7 of his last 10 times at the plate, over his last 10. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. behind 0-2. Mason Munn's looking to start this game off with a 1-2-3 frame. Set with the leg kick, the pitch, and that one's away. So we 1 ball and 2 strikes to Larranaga. Batcats as a whole are due. They used a lot of their offense, it seemed, in that first game. They had an explosion for 17 runs, but ever since then things have kind of dried up. Haven't had a home run in either of the last 2 games. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Simon out on strikes. Mason Munns with a clean 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first inning. As we go to the bottom half of the first, we're scoreless in Kingman.
This is your third baseman, Adam Musto, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on Batcats Media Network.
And back here on the Batcats Media Network, Cats now on the defensive side of things. Ty Riley is on the mound for the Batcats out of Arkansas. He's a big, hard-throwing right-hander. And the first pitch to Jesus Cruz is leading off for the Islanders, is in for a strike. And Riley 2-0 record this season. ERA around 5.5 for him, but that's a little bloated from his last outing where he got knocked around against Hutch. That one misses, 1 ball and 1 strike. Every pitcher's going to have a bad outing every once in a while, so Ty's just about trying to rebound. 1-1 pitch, and Cruz takes a strike, 1-2. Batcats are in a tough stretch right now just because of the 7 games in 7 days. This is the 7th game, so they're almost at the end of the tunnel, but they're kind of at the edges of the pitching staff right now, so guys going to have to step up on short rest today.
Definitely, and we need that couple of days off from the All-Star break, and hopefully can get some things sorted, get everybody rested up, and might be a much-needed time for the Batcats.
Riley's thrown 20 innings for the Cats this season. 18 hits, 12 runs. He has 25 strikeouts and just 6 walks, so a real good ratio there. Last pitch misses, so full count to Cruz. Done a tremendous job in this series as the leadoff man, table setter for the Kingman Islanders. He's a tough out, fouls off a lot of pitches. That's the reason he's hitting .403 to this point of the season.
Bring that foul ball back to the third base dugout, please.
Here's the full count pitch from Ty. Another foul ball from Cruz. Cruz out of Taft College. 3 hits in this series so far, as this is another foul ball chopped in. Zach Dobbins does a great job making the grab by the first base dugout. Cruz getting the day off defensively. Just the DH in this one. He's still trying to put him away. Another 3-2, and that's
right
in there
pitch.
for strike 3.
Right pitch.
The umpire says strike 3.
It's kind of what you're looking for through all fastballs that whole time. You're going to get him to drop probably a curveball in at some point, and he did it without him expecting it. That's good pitching right there.
And Ty's always a fastball first pitcher. That's what kind of sets everything up for him, and kind of got Cruz into fastball mode up there at the plate when he dropped the curve in. Nothing he could do but watch it as Juravich chops one over to third base and must have kind of just let it go.
Here we call it by Farmer. Shelby.
Rest of the crew for the Kingman Islanders, Toby Munns lines them up like this. Saw Jesus Cruz already, and then Juravich at the plate right now, followed by Ezra Farmer, Hogan Shelby. Then it'll be Eric Fufulis, Brennan McBeth, Bradley Neal, Gavin Barada, and Ben Wallachek rounds out the crew for Kingman. Pretty sunny day out. 88 degrees is what it's telling me, but it feels a little warmer than that.
It is. It's nice and humid.
No one pitch. Fouled back. Yeah, it's nothing in 2. A lot of sun today, so it's definitely going to be tiring at times for the guys out on the field, because it's not going away during this game.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Nothing in 2.
Good
Looks
pitch.
like he dropped another one in there. Strike 3.
Right pitch.
And that's a call, strike 3.
2 strikeouts looking for Ty Riley to start this game off, and that brings up Ezra Farmer.
Gonna bring up Ezra Farmer. Shelby on deck.
Farmer's done a lot of good things offensively for Kingman this series. He takes first pitch strike. 241 for the season. He's got a hit in each game this series. Overall, he's 4 for 10 against the Bad Cats. This is fouled off.
Foul, strike 2.
Kingman kind of bucked the trend all season against the Bad Cats. Have been known as a weak offensive team, and that did kind of show in the first game of the series, but the last 2, they've been able to get the runs they've needed. Came in hitting around 230 as a team. Swing and a miss, and Ty Riley strikes out the side in the first inning. He looks fired up. Got him down in order as the Bad Cats will try and capitalize on that momentum when we come back on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is Bat Cats pitcher Dash Albus. You are watching Bat Cats Baseball on the Bat Cats Media Network.
Welcome back here to Bad Cats and Kingman, wrapping up a 4-game series. Kingman holds a 2-1 edge over the Bad Cats. Cats won the opener, and then Kingman won 2 straight. 2 one-run Kingman wins after a 16-run Bad Cat win. First pitch swinging here for Bodie Waller. He flares it to the left side, foul ground, and this one is caught by Gavin Barada for out number 1. A little sluggish offensively for both sides so far, which can be expected after a late night yesterday, and then right back to the ballpark. It was like, a lot of energy invested into that game. It was so close for so long, and it kind of drained you a little bit after both sides, really. First pitch of Connor Allen to outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen took a big cut here in game 2 of the series. At this field, he hit one to the warning track that got caught. 1-0 pitch, takes it inside.
Ball 2.
Allen's plate discipline has really been something to behold this season. He's drawn a lot of walks to this point. 9 walks drawn, just 10 strikeouts as he takes a strike there, 2-1. He's been hit a bunch as well, which isn't necessarily something you can claim to be good at, but has been hit 4 times.
Well, there are people that definitely claim to be good at that. There's certain hitting styles that attribute to getting hit, but he seems to just have bad luck, possibly.
2-1. In for a strike, and the count evens up. Allen, as a hitter, 244, not bad. Got the day off yesterday. Cy Schumacher was in at catcher. Two pitch, and Allen goes the other way with it. Foul ground. Macbeth makes his way over there, but that one's going to be out of play. So they'll go again with a 2-2 count. I hope Cy Schumacher, by the way, has a really good washing machine or knows somebody in the business, because my goodness.
Oh, he came home.
He was so dirty yesterday.
At least 20 pounds heavier just from straight mud on his pants and jersey.
He did a lot of sliding. He was sliding behind the plate, sliding on the base paths as that one's in for strike 3, and Allen out on strikes.
And that's another K.
But it was something to behold, watching him walk off after his last at-bat, just covered in dirt and mud. And here comes Zane Spinn. Spinn, a Bad Cat fixture during the 2021 season. He played 40 regular season games for the Bad Cats. It was basically their only shortstop all year long. First pitch to him, and he smokes it to right field, but this is going to hook foul. If you want to count the playoffs, too, well, you got to give him 5 more games. So 45 games for Zane Spinn. The Bad Cats as a team played 46 games. He had 1 day off all season. Hit the cover off the ball. 377 led the Bad Cats. Set what is currently a club record for doubles with 20. He's a big power bat, and he's not what you would expect from a shortstop. 6'4", 195. He's been off for a little bit, but it's going to take him. So it's going to take him some time to get himself back into the mix. But good bats find a way to find that natural motion quickly. 0-2. It's inside to Spin.
Ball gets away.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Sometimes it's cliche to say, but Spin really is the first guy in, last guy out. Last season, he used to sweep the locker room. But after every game, I mean, this is the type of guy you want on your ball club. And Sam Houston definitely getting something here after he transfers there this coming season from Temple College. He's going to get caught looking here on the outside corner. 3 strikeouts now for Mason Munns. He's 6 up, 6 down to start this contest. We're going to the bottom of the second, scoreless from George Arnsdorf Memorial Field.
This is outfielder Kyle Gates, and you're watching Bat Cats Baseball on the Bat Cats Media Network.
been 0 offense in this game so far. There's been a lot of strikeouts, I can tell you that. 6 strikeouts and 9 at-bats combined between the two teams. But no hits, no walks, no base runners of any kind. Squaring a bunt, here's Hogan Shelby, and he fouls it away. Trying to be a little bit creative to get the offense for Kingman out of neutral. Oh, and just a little bit foul. Ty Riley struck out Cruz, Jurovich, and Farmer to lead this game off, so he's certainly feeling good out there on the mound. Got to go right back to work. Mason Munn's matching him so far in this game. First for the 0-1, fouled away, nothing in 2.
Doing a great job today of just getting ahead on every hitter. That's sometimes the difference in a very, very good outing and a not good outing at all. So Ty's doing a very good job staying ahead.
0-2. Shelby stays alive. They're choking up heavy on the bat, just trying to keep the ball in play. Wind blowing pretty much in from right, so the lefties, Bodie Waller in particular, talked about it before the game, not happy about that. But it is not super deep to the corners, as that's another strikeout for Ty Riley, 4 in a row to get this game underway. 3 of them looking, too. When you're playing a team that's struggling to hit like Kingman has been all season long, I mean, that has got to be the mentality on the mound. Fill up the strike zone, make them hit you, don't give them anything free.
And I think that's where we struggled the last 2 days. Yeah, the bats were asleep, but pitching on the mound from everybody just seemed to be not as attacking, not as commanding, and that hurts you way more. You know, it gives teams like this that you should be beating a chance, you know, it gives them a smell at a win.
Eric Fufulis at the plate. Ty Riley's now 0-2 on him after that foul ball.
Hey, bring that ball back to the third base dugout, please. Thank you very much.
Another Kingman Islander on the ropes here. Ty Riley on the mound. He's trying to get 5 straight strikeouts. Fastball outside. 1-2. Try again. Fufulis stepping back in. Riley's delivery. Another one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Couple of waste pitches there from Ty. Trying to get the swing, but now trying to get something back in the zone. After 2 outside, certainly the inside part of the plate looks open for him. Here's the pitch, and this one in the air to right. Colby Christian's got this one lined up, makes the catch, 2 away. First non-strikeout, though. So I guess that's a step in the right direction if you're Kingman. Made some contact. Here's Brendan McBeth. McBeth DH'd the 2 games in Great Bend. This is his first start here at Kingman. He did not play game 2 of the series. He's 1 for 7 in this series. He check swings the first time. They do appeal, and yes, he went. Struck out 4 times in this series. 0-1. On the ground right side, Bodie Waller scoops that one up, takes it to first base. Ty Riley matching Mason Munn, 6 up, 6 down. He's got 4 strikeouts too as we go to the 3rd. Offense is deathly quiet here in Kingman.
This is Batcats, first baseman Simon Larinaga. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
6 up, 6 down for Mason Munns here to start off this ball game. Both pitchers have been fantastic so far. Hope something's got to break at some point, so see if the Batcats get something going here with 7, 8, 9 due up. Starts with Colby Christian, the right fielder. First pitch to him, and this one chopped foul, and down by the third base dugout. Christian started yesterday, was actually the last out of the game. Gave it up 1 for 5. Did have an RBI. Let's hope he can regain the form that he had when he was in Mulvane. 2 home runs in 1 game as this one's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Colby. Christian has a whole 250 batting average and 64 at bats for him. Moves from both corners of the outfield, right and left as primary positions. 1-1. That's inside. He's kind of got derailed for Colby with the knee injury. He ended up picking up just about a week with it. Played only 1 game between June 18th and June 26th. That's a strike in there. So the count evens up at 2-2. Here's the set and the delivery. And that's in on the inside corner, and Christian struck out.
That's another punch out for
3 straight strikeouts from Mason Munns. That brings up Adam Musto, the Australian.
On deck, and then we'll have the top of the lineup with Silva.
Musto grabbed himself a hit in the game earlier in the series here in Kingman. 1 for 4 in that one. Got the Batcats started in that game. He had the first hit in the 4th inning, and he's going to get probably the first hit here. And this one hanging up long, diving attempt by Jurovich. He can't make the catch, and Musto does get the first hit again. Something about hitting at this ballpark. Knew that Munns was doing a great job forcing it into the strike zone, so he said, why not take a crack early? Not going to wait until I'm behind. Rips himself a base hit.
It's good mentality.
So now it is the second baseman, Coulter Maldonado. Here's the pitch here, outside. No balls and 2 strikes.
Blowing a gale out here today.
It certainly is. And the pitch. Maldonado takes a strike in there. So it counts 1-1. Munns ready. Taking a look over at Musto, the pitch. And Maldonado puts one on the ground. Could be a double play. Bradley Neal flips over to Ben Wallachek to first, and that one's in time.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
He looks
He was
way
a
safe.
foot safe.
Yeah. Way safe.
Man, that's really, really tough.
It.
It's difficult with the positioning, I'm certain, with the field umpire. I get it, you're far away, but, I mean, oof. Tough break for the Batcats. Double play ends the inning. And still scoreless in Kingman going to the bottom of the 3rd.
This is Bodie Waller, first baseman, and you're watching Batcat Baseball on Batcat Media Network.
Ty Riley back to the bump after 2 perfect innings so far against this Kingman offense. Bradley Neal, the 7-hole hitter, will lead off. He pitched here against the Bad Cats 2 days ago. Pitched pretty well, too. A swing and a miss there. 0-1. Ended up settling with a no decision, though. That game was decided in the later innings, bottom of the 8th, when the Kingman Islanders took the lead in that one. Riley's 0-1. Check the swing. They want an appeal. No. So the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. Neal, a utility guy, can pretty much play all over the place. Infield, on the mound, and in the outfield as well. You've seen him in all 3 of those spots in this series, and he's going to hit one to center field, driving in on it. Silva slides and makes the basket catch. Just collected it out there right near his midsection. That's out number 1. He had a similar play out there in game 2. So close to making a catch. Ended up bringing in a run. That one he was able to make. And now it's Gavin Barada. First pitch, strike. Ty starts him off with a breaker.
Good do-me over curveball. Get ahead again, once again. Ty is definitely looking great today, showing great control of the baseball.
And that one missed outside, 1-1. Barada, 2 hits yesterday, both doubles, 2 RBIs. Those 2 doubles were his first 2 extra base hits this season. 1-1. This one hit the other way, and this will be foul. So Riley ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gavin Barada comes to us from Glen Rock, New Jersey.
Riley with 4 strikeouts, trying to make it 5. This one smoked to the right side, scooped up by Maldonado, throw to first, and easy play in the end. 8 up, 8 down to get this game started for Ty Riley.
That'll bring up Ben Wallachek. He'll be followed by Jesus Cruz.
Now it's Ben Wallachek. Wallachek reached 4 times yesterday. 1 single, 1 hit by pitch, and 2 fielder's choices. Here's the first pitch to him. That's in for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. And another chopper, this one over to the left side. Zane spins, got it, throws on the run. Nice play by Zane, ends the inning. 9 up, 9 down for Ty. Through 3 innings of work, fantastic effort by the big right-hander. But we're still scoreless as we go to the 4th inning here on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is Alex Rogers. You're watching Bad Cat Baseball on the Bad Cat Media Network.
Now we're back at Kingman of a offenseless game so far. Both teams 9 up, 9 down. Badcats did get a hit from Adam Musto, but then they immediately turned a double play to end the inning. So top of the lineup, Riley Silva up with a ground out to first.
Said before the game that he's feeling quite on today, and there we
Hey,
go.
give
Ropes
himself a base hit.
Ball back through the middle.
Silva with a knock, and with the offense the way it is, having Silva on base is big for the Bad Cats because of the
Definitely.
threat that he poses with his speed. He did a great job just in a pinch runner role yesterday coming in for Simon Larinaga. Stole second, then Eric Fufulis threw the ball into center field. He got 2 bases.
Definitely a threat out there.
He's one of the gutsiest base runners you're going to find, and he's going to get thrown out from time to time. He did trying to stretch a double into a triple about a week ago, but for the most part, his aggressive base running does him a favor, but he might get picked off here, and he does.
Nice move. Nice move. Picks him off. That's 1 away.
Bad Cats again get themselves in business and then immediately close down.
Seems to be the story right now.
So Kyle Gates comes in with the bases clear.
Just need to string it together, all those little good things.
That one's outside.
To the outside. Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Gates popped out. 1-0, swing and a miss there. Something outside, reaching for it, 1-1. Bad Cats have seen the offense kind of fall away from them a little bit. They were hitting over 310 games into the season, but got to 266 to this point. Faced some better pitching, though. That was kind of inflated by the 3-1-6 and Mulvane series. As this one's on the ground to the left side. Should be a routine play for Neal. The throw is there, and that beats Gates by a step for the second out.
Gatesy not happy about that one. He's still been hitting good in terms of batting average, so you're out 2 of the 3 you're going to guarantee to get this game, and hopefully he can snag another at-bat and get something going.
Bad Cats still without our all-star leadoff man, Alex Rogers, away from the team for the last 2 games before the all-star break.
I think for a wedding.
Yes. So he hasn't been with the team, and that's definitely hurt their ability to work offensively because ever since he came back, really been hitting the ball well, seeing it well. Simon Larinaga really trying to get out of this funk right here. 0 for 11, 8 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch. Take one there, and it's 1-1. Did strike out his last time up. Trying to get himself even into a hitter's count, I think, could do a lot for Simon. This one hit hard on the ground to third, but Barada fields it, throws. And another 1-2-3 inning for Mason Munns. He did give up a single, but he immediately picked off Riley Silva. And the offense is still frozen in place. Here's we go to the bottom of the 4th inning on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is Bat Cats assistant coach Jonathan Mariani, and you're watching Bat Cats Baseball on the Bat Cats Media Network.
0-0 into the bottom of the fourth inning. My apologies. And Ty Riley with a true 9 up, 9 down to start this game. Haven't gotten anything off him. A swing and a miss there from Jesus Cruz makes it 1-1. Cruz is another Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star. I mentioned all the ones that the Bad Cats have, but this Kingman Islander team has a few as well. Mason Munns, who's on the mound for the Islanders today, as Cruz hits one into shallow left. That will be a base hit, and the Islanders have their first knock off of Ty Riley. But Cruz will be an Islander All-Star, as will Eric Fufulis, the catcher today. Derek Johnson, who was a relief pitcher and the winning pitcher in Game 2 of the series. So all four of those guys will be representing Kingman down in Hutch on July the 5th. All teams off tomorrow for Independence Day. Jurovic at the plate, hits a chopper to third. This is a foul ball, just barely. A little bit of tough play for Musto. So it may have been a blessing in disguise, as the count will be 0-1 to Jurovic, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ty struck out the first 4 to start this game, but he has not struck anyone out since. Not like it's a contest or anything, because he's been very, very strong all around. Just been forcing soft contact. Jurovic talking with Islander head coach Toby Munns in his 3rd season here with Kingman. First is the Kingman Islanders, same franchise that moved here from Cheney. The Sunflower Seeds then, and Munns was the coach. Got the Islanders in 7th place currently in the Sunflower Collegiate League. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Jurovic takes it for a ball, missed it, 1-1.
Close.
Even the scoreboard operator thought that was a strike.
Yeah.
It was right there, real competitive spot from Riley, good miss.
That was a good pitch.
Similar spot, similar call, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah.
Got to test out the consistency sometimes. It looks like a good spot, but you don't get it twice, you're probably not going to get it.
Nice behind, 2-1. Pitch to Jurovic, and that one did nick the corner, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A little bit lower, so maybe that's where he's at. It's still early in the game, so it's good for Ty to, still be able to pitch fine like that and hit his spot and not really just serve one up down the middle to somebody.
Tested the top of the zone there. That one missed, and it's a full count. How to get a strike in here. Don't want to give him a free one. Here's the pitch from Riley. Runner goes as this is fouled back here.
Fouls it back. Still ball.
So we'll get one more 3-2 count. Ty Riley's been really economical in his pitches so far. 1, 2, 3 in every inning. And Bad Cats, as we mentioned, need that with the thin pitching staff. A lot of guys tired. Both teams really are banged up. So we'll have a 3-2 pitch, and this one hit the other way. That'll drop, and that's a base hit. Cruz will just get 1 base here as he gets to second. And the throw comes into third. 2 on, none out for Kingman. Back-to-back hits. There hasn't been really any offense today, but that may change right here. Ezra Farmer coming up as the Islanders clearly made some adjustments the second time around against Ty Riley. Farmer struck out in his first battle with Riley. He's going to square to bunt. He gets it down. This one's fairly quick, but they're going to take just the 1 out over at first base. A successful sack bunt, and there are 2 in scoring position. So Shelby will try and drive in the first run of the game for Kingman. Riley ready for his first delivery to Shelby. Here's the pitch to him. And this one softly grounded to third base. They're going to seed the run, and Musto threw it way high. Second run comes across. Both Cruz and Jurovic score. My goodness, what an out-of-character play from Adam Musto. Normally a really strong fielder, but that was just an awful throw.
Yeah, don't know what happened there. Let it go a little too hard.
2-0. So with 1 out and 1 on.
Batcats have had fielding issues the last 2 games. That's their 5th error since yesterday. They had 4 errors in the game yesterday. It's their first one today, and that one cost them at least 1 run. The other run was probably going to score regardless. And now Eric Fufulis is in. And the first pitch misses. And a game like this where Mason Munns is looking locked in, those are mistakes you really can't afford.
No, you can't, unfortunately. You know, to give up 2 base hits, that's going to happen. But once that happens, you got to lock it down when your pitcher is trying to get the outs for you. As Connor Allen calls time to go visit Ty and see how he's going, see if he can get him locked back in.
Yes, again, that's something that can frustrate you on the mound. You induce a ground ball like that. You're expecting to give up the 1 run. Now you have a longer inning. Should be 2 outs and a runner on third, and 1-0 game, and you have 1 out, a runner on first, in a 2-0 game.
Yeah.
Young arm, you don't want him to get frustrated out there. You can only worry about the next guy.
Exactly, and Ty's pretty good at that. He's a serious guy, so he's going to hopefully be locked in now after whatever Sal said to him. They've been a battery combo together before last year at Barton, so Sal should know what he needs to say to him to get him switched on here.
Here's the 1-0. That one missed as well. 2 balls and no strikes to Fufulis. As cliche as it is to say, it's really rings true. The most important guy that you're going to face in the game is the next one. So Riley going to try and lock himself back in. 2-1 pitch.
There we go.
It's back in the strike zone there with a fastball, 2-1. Fufulis flew out back in the 2nd inning. Got a runner on first here. Batcats hoping to roll a pair. Pitch from Riley. That's a strike. Not sure what Fufulis was doing.
It's been there all day.
Walk to first in a 2-strike on a 2-ball count. Even if that would have missed, it would have been 3-1.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a very backwards at bat. Looking to walk very early.
Here's the pitch. Swinging around ball. This one left side spin. Has an opportunity to turn 2. Gets over to Maldonado to first. A double play. And Ty Riley hangs in tough after that error by Adam Musto. Immediately induces another ground ball to get a double play. 2 runs do score, though. Only 1 of those is earned, though. As we go to the 5th inning, 2-zip Kingman here at George Arnsdorf Memorial Field. Stay with us.
Right here in the center of the whole USA, on the bend of a river, in the heart of the Sunflower State. Great people, great places, great band. You've got a day, a weekend, or a lifetime to spend with so many things to offer. Come again and again for great people, great places, great band. Great people, great places, great band.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Cats now find themselves behind by a couple of runs after the Islanders plated 2 that last inning. Helped along by a poor throw by Adam Musto. So see how the Batcats react to it. Bodie Waller at the plate. It's Mason Munns, who's faced the minimum in this game. 12 guys through 4 innings. Has given up a couple of hits, but he's given up those 2 hits. One he erased on a double play, and the other one he picked off. Waller popped out on the infield first time around, and he hits another one in the air, but this one will get out of play.
Just missed that one. That looked like a hung off speed pitch up in the top of the zone. Bodie's bread and butter. He has put a couple of those balls out, or at least some extra base hits. That would have been a good start.
And he feels like he wants to take an opportunity to swing against Munns after he pretty much intentionally walked him, basically with the bases loaded yesterday. Bet he had an opportunity, could have won the game for the Batcats, or at least tied it, and they really wanted nothing to do with him. Elected to walk in a run instead of face him, which certainly is understandable after he just tore him to shreds in game 1 with 7 RBIs and 2 home runs.
He had a field day.
Here's the 2-1, swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Down there. That righty-lefty change-up combo is something that's always going to be harder to hit. If it starts in the zone and falls away, it's hard to lay off. Looks like a fastball. Might go back to it.
Counts at 2-2. Here's the delivery, and Waller swings and misses, strike 3.
He did 2 in a row.
Goes down swinging. That'll be 1 away. Bring up
5 strikeouts for Munns, and here's Connor Allen.
Christian in the hole.
He's with no runners in scoring position today at all for the Batcats. Only 2 hits, no walks. Got to get the Munns sooner rather than later. They're already trailing. From the belt, first pitch to Connor Allen.
Ooh.
That was in there for a strike. Good frame job by Fufulis.
Yeah, did look like he brought that one back in the zone, but that is his job, so you can't really complain there.
Count, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and ooh, that one backs Allen up a little bit.
Almost hit him.
Looked like he was going right for his hip. Almost hoping that it did. Just the Batcats need a base runner desperately right now. Delivery, that one down and in. So Allen ahead, 2 balls and 1 strike. Chance to take a big cut at something. Just trying to get the dugout into it, get some more energy into this game.
100%. We're flying through this game. I mean, we're already halfway through, so.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, and Allen jammed here
out
on the ground. Wallachek, a little toss over to Macbeth, and that is the second out. Just really came in on Connor's hands there.
Will step into the box. He'll be followed by Christian and Musto.
So now it's Zane's spin. Got caught looking his first time.
Yeah, wasn't happy with the last call he had, so he'll look to be aggressive if he gets a fastball early in the count.
Got a swing that's fairly similar to Adam Musto. Long, covers a lot of space, hard to get him to miss on the outside part of the plate line. So you got him extended. Good gap-to-gap guy. Like we mentioned, 20 doubles last year. Not the biggest home run guy. It's very strange to behold as this is fouled away. Hit 1 home run to 20 doubles. He's just
it's a weird ratio, a very weird
get him down the line, get him into the gaps, but it seemed like everything off the wall, off the fence, hitting it in the wrong spot. Didn't help that he played at Al Burns with the tall right field wall, but just all around. Really strange to witness a guy hit as many doubles as he does and not see the ball leave the yard more. Here's the 1-1. And this one sharply on the ground to first. And again, the Batcats get nothing for it as Macbeth takes it to the bag. And only 15 batters faced by Mason Munns through 5 innings. I mean, he's been untouchable in this one. As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 Kingman.
This is your catcher, Grant Farlander, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on Batcats Media Network.
Bottom of the 5th inning.
Oh.
And the first pitch from Ty Riley. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Kingman had a little bit more success against Riley in the 4th. Picked up 2 runs on him. Only 1 was earned, though. This is popped in a foul ground. Allen going to try and track it down. Those are always so challenging with all the spin, but he does judge that one correctly and makes the catch. So Macbeth retired to start the bottom of the 5th, and it brings up Bradley Neal, the shortstop. Neal with a fly out to center field. It was a really nice catch by Riley Silva on the slide.
Was.
Didn't really need the whole slide, though. Kind of just brought it in a strange way. Just caught it with his glove facing the sky. Neal
great curveball. Hit his fastball last time. He said, I won't give it to you yet. Drop in the curveball. It's very good pitching. Another one.
Another 2 in a row. 2 and made him lose his footing there. Nothing in 2.
It's one thing that's always, talked about is pitching. A lot of guys like to double up with curveballs. If you give an early curveball in the count and a guy either takes it, if he didn't see it well or if he swings and misses, there's nothing wrong with doubling up, just like if they see a fastball. Gives him 3 in a row.
This is going to make it really difficult when he does get that fastball because it's going to come in there looking like it's 94, 95.
Yep. His ball's been, his bat is now slowing down to try and wait on this pitch. And you give him a fastball like that, and he gets
laid on it and got under it. So going to work out right side pop-up, a long run for Colter Maldonado, and he makes the grab.
Well caught, but again, textbook pitching, way ahead in the count. Great job by Ty. Looks definitely in shape today. It's a pity that those 2 runs scored, from not really anything his fault. 2 base hits. That's the hitters earning their base on. You can't really be mad at that.
And just really a productive, or what should have just been a productive out to score the 1 run, but all around not really on Riley as a whole, and he really hasn't let it affect him. And right after that error, he immediately induced a double play, and then 2 easy outs in this inning.
Yep. And he's just missing right there. That pitch looks pretty good up top. Falling behind in this count, one of the first ones today.
Yeah, Ty's going to be one of those guys. He is never going to be afraid to pitch high in the zone.
It's got to, when you're tall like that and you spin the fastball really well, it's kind of hard not to attack the zone because that fastball's going to ride through far out. It's windy today.
It's 2-1 is on the ground. Should be an easy one here for Zane's spin. Waller had to go down and get it, but in the end, easy put out 6-3. 1-2-3 inning there in the bottom of the 5th. Keeps the score 2-zip going to the 6th here on the Batcats Media Network.
This is infielder Colter Maldonado, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Welcome back to Kingman, where the Batcats trail 2-0 to the Islanders. They had a defensive change over at first base. Fabian Perez into the game for Brendan Macbeth.
Sorry.
And first pitch coming here to Colby Christian. Yes. Smashed up the middle for a base hit.
Roped that one.
Cats finally get a guy on early in an inning. They had Silva on in the fourth, but he immediately got picked off, so I think the Batcats will be a little bit more wary. See if the bottom of the order can do a little something here for the Cats. Adam Musto now up, who already has a hit. Now's a good time to make up for the error. They can get on here and really get something going for the Cats. They throw over, and a really slow, loopy throw by Munns. Munns set for his first delivery to Musto at the plate. And this one down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Munns' line so far pretty impressive. 5 innings, 3 hits. No runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts.
Musto said before the game he's feeling pretty confident. The swing's feeling good, and he's looking to grab some RBIs today. Hopefully, again, now with the chance of getting that guy into scoring position. Takes an outside strike.
Yeah, count there, 1-1.
We were talking yesterday, me and Adam, about the difference, you know, coming across the world to play baseball. Adam was talking how important that, you know, learning work ethic is, and once he got here, he said his main goal when he goes to Hutch, and it was really good to hear, is he wants to find the hardest working guy there straight away and not become his best friend, but become his, you know, competition. And that's such a good mindset for coming across the world to try and compete with guys, is find the hardest worker and work twice as hard as him. And Adam's very, very excited to play at Hutch this year, and I wish him all the best.
Getting some good strong at-bats here with the Batcats, hitting over 300 to this point. Really impressive what he's been able to do. 3 balls and 1 strike as that one misses. He's showcased a good combination of plate patience, contact, and power. Exactly what you're looking for. He's still obviously going through some growing pains, that error there, but for the most part he's been really strong defensively as well.
Oh, Hutch is looking to actually have him on the mound as a pitcher, but he's just going through some arm tightness, so he hasn't thrown for the Batcats yet.
3-1 pitch goes the other way, and
way
retreating
over
on
his
it,
head.
Shelby. That's going to be a double at least.
Smoked off the wall.
Are they going to go? They're going to hold Christian over at third
Attaboy,
base.
Adam.
And we've talked about his power, particularly to the opposite field.
Yes.
Another great swing there from Adam.
Got such good extension on it. It looks like a changeup hung in the zone. Lets the barrel come through and stayed through that ball. well over the head of the left fielder. One hop on the fence. Not only putting Bodie in scoring possession, but himself, as they have a mound visit.
And then we will have a mound visit here. Mike Mandarini is out talking with Mason Munns. His first trouble here. Bad Cats with an opportunity to try and tie this game up. They're hit away, no outs. Top of the 6th, 2 on. We'll take this moment to have ourselves a little gander around the Sunflower Collegiate League here. Final game before the All-Star break. Hutch Monarchs and Hayesville will be in action to play against Carpenter Park at 6 o'clock. Mulvane going up against Derby at 7 at Panther Park. Cheney and Wichita were scheduled to play a doubleheader today, but Wichita forfeited both games. The Diamond Dogs now up to 21 wins going into the All-Star break. They're 21 and 3, 4.5 games ahead of the Bad Cats, and 3.5 games ahead of Hutchinson, who is their closest competition. Bad Cats and Kingman finishing up their series right here. Bad Cats looking for a split, and Kingman looking to win the series 3-1. They have the lead here, but Bad Cats with a major threat. Coulter Maldonado at a plate. Colby Christian at third. Adam Musto at second.
Looking to get up to the top of the lineup here with no outs is going to be definitely exciting. As the first pitch is way outside. We call that a wide in cricket. The umpire stands there with his arms out like a T, and it actually awards a run to the other team when you throw one that bad. I've definitely thrown my fair share of wides in baseball. Thank goodness that's not
could you imagine if that was a rule in baseball? That was so bad we're giving the other team a run. One swing and a miss. Got tied up in knots. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That would be a wild rule. I think the score margins in baseball would be very large sometimes.
Especially for guys who are struggling.
Exactly. You might get pulled just by throwing 2 balls instead of 2 base hits or 2 home runs.
Here's the 1-1.
Oh,
breaker, the front doors, Coulter.
Well done. Coulter saw it, thought it was coming in still, and broke just enough to catch the plate.
Coulter hit into a 6-4-3 double play that ended the 3rd inning. That was his first and only at-bat. Just wants to get something in play here, at least bring that run home.
Yeah, anything really any out is a productive out here as long as it's in deep in the infield or in anything in the air in the outfield. A good chance at scoring a run and making that hopefully 2-1, and if not 2-2 right now would be awesome from Coulter.
Here's 1-2 pitch. He's going to chop one to the left side. That will bring in a run at least. Neal is going to throw to first and get it out there, but Coulter does his job, brings in Colby Christian from third, and also got Adam Musto to third. 1 out in the inning, and it's a 2-1 ball game in the top of the 6th.
Good job from Coulter. Like we said, anything in play is going to score that, and it did. And especially, in the 6th inning, even if that was somehow a close play at home, that is going to be a risky out to go for. But they didn't even flash at it.
Bad Cats, even more importantly, at the top of the order up here. Riley Silva stepping in, 1 for 2. First pitch to him.
Wow.
Now it's on the outside part of the plate, called a strike, 0-1.
That one might have been one of the first misses today from the umpire.
He's actually been fairly consistent for the most part.
He has been very good, very good. That one was on the left-handed batter's box, chalk lines in the turf, but you can't have a perfect call behind the plate.
This one ripped to right. That'll be a base hit for Silva. Musto trots home, and the Bad Cats have tied it.
Well done from Riley Silva. Looks like they're stringing it together now.
Silva with his 2nd hit of the game, drives in a run. The Bad Cats still have some good power hitters coming up with Kyle Gates and then Simon Larinaga. Only 1 out in the inning. Bad Cats scraped 2 across here in the top of the 6th against Mason Munns, who locked him down through 5 innings. Throw over on Silva. They've already picked him off once. Not going to let him do it twice.
No, Silva needs to get in scoring position here with one out, hoping that, you know, Gatesy can drive him in. If not, Simon putting us ahead 3-2 would be huge this inning. Be great.
Silva not moving here, swinging a miss from Gates.
Good pitch. Another changeup to the lefty side.
So the count's no balls and 1 strike to Gates. He's 0 for 2. Another quick throw over. That one gets away from Fabian Perez. And bolting over to second base is Silva. Gets in with a head first slide. Just threatens the pitchers, and that pressure makes them make mistakes as they try to do that quick move.
Definitely.
And now Silva's in scoring position. Didn't even have to steal the base. This was given by Mason Munns on the mound. That gets a chance to take the lead in top of the 6th.
This day seems to be cooling off a little bit out in the weather side of things. Maybe it's because we got in the shade and got lucky up here, but it's proven to be quite a beautiful day. The breeze is kind of nice now. Would be a lot better, though, if we can score this run here and get ahead.
2 balls and 1 strike. Good hitters count for Gates as Silva dances off a second. Here's the pitch. And this one hitting the foul ground pretty well.
Foul and out of play. Hey, foul balls happen.
So the count evens at 2-2.
Shelter Insurance for a free protection review.
Again, Silva takes his lead. And the pitch. And this one, the high chopper over to first base, fielded by Perez. He'll take the out at first to get Kyle Gates. 2 outs, runner on third for Simon Larinaga.
To third base. That'll bring up Larinaga.
So just a huge spot here for Simon. And you know we've been talking about it time and time again how much he's struggling. But this would be just such a huge hit for him if he can get it.
No, he's more than due, that's for sure. So hopefully he can cash in here with a solid hit anywhere in the field, score a run with 2 out, and put the Batcats in the lead for the first time in a while this series.
First pitch to him, and that one dropped off the table, 0-1. Simon quickly behind. Munns trying to keep this game tied for Kingman. From the belt, here's the pitch. And that one front doors on Simon, 0-2. During this stretch, there's just been a lot of these counts, 0-2, 1-2 on Simon. It's made it really difficult for him to battle through. Seems like he's always in a defensive position, just can't swing away.
Well, when he does get to, he can do damage. And Munns lets that one eat up in the zone, but head height on a big guy like that, it's going to be a ball out of the hand and hopefully giving him a chance of getting another pitch he wants to hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Go with the curveball here, as he does.
That's a good read.
Yeah, I did try to hit last year at my old school in college and in Oregon, but I injured my back catching a ball on the warning track in the outfield, and said, you know what, I've probably got a better pitching ceiling for ability, and hung it up.
The 2-2, way inside on Simon. Now it's full count.
Reading the pitch, though, doesn't mean I could hit it every time, so I wish that translated.
Interestingly enough, the Batcats have had someone do something the same. Matt Howell is actually now officially a PO, pitcher only. He hung up his hitting cleats.
We made a deal with him the other day. He said, Matty, you haven't played in a while. If you don't start this game, you should probably hang it up. And he took the bet, and Simon Larinaga, fastball blown by him. Not happy about it.
That's strike 3. Batcats do strike for 2 runs to tie this game up at 2 as we go to the home half of the 6th.
The score tied.
It's going to be a good one. This should be a good finish here from Kingman.
This is left-handed pitcher, outfielder Matthew Howell, and you're watching the Batcats on Batcat Media Network.
Right along here in Kingman, 2-2 the score. Ty Riley going to stay on the mound, and he will face off against the bottom part of the order, at least to start this inning. It'll be Wallachek and Cruz and Juravich as the first pitch is hit high in the air to left field by Wallachek. And Gates makes the catch for out number one. One pitch, one out.
Very efficient so far. No, Ty's looking great up there today. Looks like they're finally going to possibly warm someone up, the Batcats, just to have someone get stretched and loose, give them a different look, and hopefully we can get ahead here in the next dig.
Now turn us over to the top of the order. And the first pitch is a strike to Jesus Cruz.
Ty with that good 12-6 hammer curveball. Cruz gave up on that one, spat on it early, and Ty's able to work himself. Now 2 strikes, doubling up with the same pitch on one of the highest batting average players in the league, isn't that right?
Yeah, hitting over 400 coming into the game. He's 1 for 2 today. Already has a hit. Got the Islanders started in the 4th. This one fouled away to the left side, but Toby Munns can't barehand it off the dugout. A little frustrated with himself, too. Some coaches take great pride in it, making those plays over in the third base box. You know, you have to sit and watch the game.
So
when you get a chance, yeah, I mean, are these guys ever going to respect you if you don't?
No.
You gotta get the respect of the dugout.
Exactly right. It's always a hype up when a coach makes a good grab.
Counts 1-2. The pitch from Ty, and this one jammed him over to second. Maldonado makes the play, 2 away.
We have 2 outs.
And that brings up Juravich comes in. Juravich, after his last at-bat, has a hit in all 4 games this series. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nobody on for him here. Ty Riley delivers his first pitch, trying to attack it. This one fouled away. No balls, 1 strike. Thanks for joining us here. Beautiful Sunday in Kingman. Mark McClure, Brett Allen. Final game for the Batcats before the All-Star break. Brett will be there at Hutch on July the 5th.
I'm pretty honored, pretty excited. Should be a fun day, you know. Getting to have an inning in that will be cool.
This one delivered, and this one hit the third. See how Musto does here. This one also high, but that's a big Bodie Waller over there to make that catch over at first base.
We'll take it.
And certainly everybody will as we go to the 7th inning already. 2-2 the score.
This is infielder Brady Kreitzer. You're watching Batcats Baseball on Batcats Media Network.
Tie game at 2-2 in the top of the 7th inning. Bodie Waller's going to lead off against a new pitcher for the Kingman Islanders. Mason Munn's done after 6 innings. And now it'll be the winning pitcher from Game 2, Derek Johnson. The first pitch is going to be smoked right up the middle for a base hit.
That's one of the things a lot of hitters talk about, actually, is, you know, the best pitch you might see all game is the first pitch from a reliever. Because most of the time, especially if he's not coming in with a fresh inning, he has to be pitching fine and pitching on and throwing a strike in there, you know. So it's a good pitch you're going to see sometimes is to hit that first one. And Bodie was ready for it.
That brings up Connor Allen with a runner on first. Final line for Munns in this one, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Both of them were earned, no walks and 6 strikeouts. That's in for a strike, nothing in 1. So a strong outing for him after he had to pitch yesterday. It was a smart move by Toby Munns, the manager. He kind of understood that it was a close game and Jace Russell was on the mound, was kind of laboring a little bit. Munns was fresh even though he was scheduled to start in this one. He wanted to try and get that game in the win column, and he was able to do so as Waller gets to second base on a ball in the dirt. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Allen's 0 for 2 in this one, but now the Batcats have the lead run in scoring position. Johnson, another one of the Islander All-Stars. This pitch comes in and it's hit the other way, but it's just going to slice foul.
Drop foul.
4-1 record for Johnson, a 2.95 ERA in 9 appearances, exclusively out of the pen. 20 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 21 1/3 innings. Through 3 scoreless innings with 1 hit and 3 strikeouts here in Kingman on July the 1st. Two strikes on Connor Allen. Pitch from the lefty Johnson. That one up high, not going to get a chase. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waller has his lead off the second. Here's the pitch. Outside. Count fills up.
Struggling to throw off speed for a strike so far. He's thrown 3 balls with it this at bat. So you're looking for a fastball here with full count, most likely, if he's not hitting that spot. And if he does, you know, you kind of have to tip your cap. But hopefully Connor can jump on a heater right here.
And he gets a fastball, but he gets on top of it. And it's over to third base. Barada with the throw, and that's out number 1. That holds Bodie over at second base. And now it's the shortstop, Zane Spin. It's been an opportunity for clutch RBI. His first start with the Bad Cats. Got a strikeout and a ground out so far. Just waiting to barrel one up. Hit one pretty well yesterday as a pinch hitter for Brady Kreitzer, but ended up turning into a fly out. First pitch to him. This is outside. Secondary lead there from Bodie Waller over at second base.
Well, he's looking to, you know, you see a ball in the dirt here on turf. Yes, you get a more true bounce, but it does bounce more. He might be looking to get one, hopefully get into third base there so that we can really, hopefully guarantee scoring that run.
Ball and no strikes. Johnson's delivery. Spin takes it high, 2-0.
Liked that he got a fastball up in the zone. I talked to him before the game. He likes that, you know, belt high, obviously, but a little bit higher, even heater, get his hands to and get that long extension through it with his big limbs. But that one just a little high. Took a really good, you know, hold. Looked like he wanted that thing.
It's in a good hitter's count here. The 2-0 pitch. He will take this down low. 3 balls, no strikes. In a situation like this, you do give a green light to a guy like Spin.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of baseball left. Still got the 7th, 8th, and 9th to play.
In the inning, if Spin likes something, I think you got to let him swing the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Big hole in the left side of the infield. Outfield shifted just a tad towards the pull side for Spin. And the pitch does take a strike, 3-1.
It's a tight slider there to get back in the count, not feed him that fastball that he might have been looking for, 3-0. So would not want to see that come down the middle.
First base is open if Johnson does elect to walk him. Doesn't want to come over the middle of the plate. Colby Christian comes up next. Tough to surrender though on a lefty-lefty look. And Bodie Waller's going here. They're going to throw down, and Waller steals third, and the ball gets away from third baseman Barada. And Bodie Waller just took a run all on his own.
And spins and at second base.
And then the throw gets away from the second base, and that should be runner's interference over there, and it is.
It's going to go to third base.
And then there's an injury, looks like over at second, but Wallachek is down.
Wow.
So Spin should be at third.
You would think so. We'll see how that goes. But Batcat's now at the lead. That's incredible. Bodie went to steal. Looked like he almost tripped over. The ball was then in the dirt. He got to third. Ball was thrown over third, and then he scored. That was an interesting chain of events there.
An E2 and an E5 on that one play as Wallachek being tended to out by the second base bag. And the question is, where's spin going to be?
Get yourself a hot dog or some popcorn or a candy bar.
Looks like they're keeping him on second.
Even though it looked like the field umpire pointed for interference.
I don't know, what that was about. He did point, because when you do run in a base path, if you touch a player without the baseball or a play, then it usually awards you the next base because it prohibits you from continuing on your path of running. He tripped over him twice, actually, before trying to see if he could go to third.
But either way, Batcats have now a 3-2 lead. And a fresh count as Colby Christian comes up.
The batter is Christian.
2 errors on 1 play there for Kingman. Wallachek okay, staying in the game over at second base. Pitch, and this one hit foul by Christian. No balls and 1 strike. Johnson set. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
and Colby
Colby
way
just
under this
missed
one.
that one.
He's on the right side. Wallachek calls everyone off and makes the catch.
Makes the catch. We've got 2 outs.
Change up in the zone, but it looked like it was just too slow. He was way out in front of it. Eyes might have lit up and just missed one.
So now it's Adam Musto. Already has 2 hits.
A third one today would be awesome.
Probably bringing a run, too. Give the Batcats a little bit of insurance going into the bottom of the 7th inning.
Definitely.
Matching up against the lefty here. First one down in the dirt, gets away a little bit, spin, trying to advance, and he's usually doesn't like to wait for anybody, he just goes. He's over at third base. Aggressive base running working out for the Batcats. Got a man on third, Musto at the plate. And Johnson's been a little bit wild. It's hurt him. Now he's dropped into the dirt, and then Fufulis with the errant throw to third, trying to get Waller. That gave him home plate. So misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Pass ball here at this park, the ball could go anywhere. It could go straight back to the catcher. It could take a hard bounce and roll all the way out to second base if it was hard enough. There's a concrete wall behind it and AstroTurf that it's going off of. So you're really looking for one there. Ball down, but blocked really well by the catcher.
Last one missed. 3-0 as Musto steps in. Pitch, he will take a strike, 3-1. Now he has more of an opportunity to swing away if he sees a heater. Could give it a ride. Zane spin at third, ready to score the Cats' 4th run. They lead 3-2. We're in the top of the 7th inning. 2 down. And a 3-1. He'll take another strike, and it's a full count. Musto looked like he wanted to walk, but he'll have to step back in.
Full count, 2 out. Scoring opportunity on a third.
And this one is outside. That is ball 4, and Musto has now reached 3 times.
I think perhaps that's the first walk of the ballgame. That walk sponsored by Jake and Jennifer Graber.
2 walks issued by Johnson in this inning, as well as the hit by Bodie Waller.
2 away. The batter is Maldonado.
And this is Coulter Maldonado up. He's grounded into a double play. And then he had an RBI ground out as well. First pitch to him is up high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Game's slowing down a little bit here in the top of the 7th. Batcats a couple of scoring opportunities. There's the 1-0. That catches the inside corner, just clipped it 1-1. Games 2 and 3 have been decided in the late innings. This one looks like it's headed that way as well.
Definitely.
1-1. Foul tipped.
Good swing. One more run there is going to really help us. That, like we said, that insurance.
Just a little less pressure on the pitching staff. Again, we talked about it. It's limited and tired. Ty Riley's already given you 6 strong innings.
You would think, I mean, it's hard sometimes when you have such a break in between when going back out on the mound. So you'd assume that he's going to go back out because he's been pitching good, but you're never going to know because sometimes a long time like this, he's done his job for 6 innings. They might bring in, it looks like Cade, just straight in with a fresh inning because he's got a fresh arm. It's sometimes hard to go hot, cold when you're out there.
They're on the corners, 2-2 count to Coulter Maldonado. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Another foul ball. Coulter not miles off.
Sponsored by Chad Osborne, Shelter Insurance.
Johnson at the chin, now down to the belt. Here is the pitch runner going, and this one in the air, foul ground. Fabian Perez does a little fake jump over the fence down the right field line, but that ball was 45 feet foul.
The wind is blowing, has blown to the left side today, and now it looks like it's blowing back to the right side. So it wasn't, just making sure it was foul. At least that's what we'll tell you, hopefully.
So ready for another 2-2, but before that, we'll see a throw over to first. Musto walking back in. So we're set again. Still trying to find an outcome here. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Maldonado, a
roped.
big fly ball to left
Roped
field.
out.
Shelby going back, but this one will stay in, and that's out number 3.
Looks like the wind brought that one back. That was hit really well.
So that's the end of the inning. Batcats get a run, though, helped along by an error by Eric Fufalis and some aggressive base running by Bodie Waller. 3-2 with time to stretch here in Kingman.
This is Batcats outfielder Dawson Fringe. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Roger Ward going to stay with Ty Riley in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bad Cats holding a 3-2 lead over the Kingman Islanders. The final game of this series. Bad Cats kick off their next series after the All-Star break against Derby Twins. And that series will start in Great Bend. And it'll be on July the 7th, 7 o'clock start time at Al Burns Memorial Field. Leading off the inning here for these Kingman Islanders, Ezra Farmer is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sac bunt. Here he hits one on the ground over to Coulter Maldonado. He fumbled it off his chest, then barehanded it, and then threw it to first to get the out.
Make it look harder than it is, but hey, an out's an out in the scorebook. They don't write hand to glove to chest to glove to hand to the bag.
It's just still a 4-3 putout, even though it felt more of like a 4-4-3 putout. So now it's Hogan Shelby, the cleanup hitter and left fielder, who struck out and reached on an error. Long time sitting down for Ty Riley, but looked pretty good in that first batter he faced.
Drops a hammer curveball.
That 12-6 has been working real well because it looked like that's coming in. Looked like a waste fastball.
Oh my goodness, it did.
And it drops right in there.
Fell out of the sky. Tried to go with another one.
Because that's a hitter that's a pitch that the hitter, I mean, you just see it and you immediately say no.
Your body pauses, and that's that pause that you just, mentally you lapse on it. You're not going to hit it once you've given up on it that early.
1-1 fastball. This one a high chop to third, but foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Been a really big start here from Ty to give the Bad Cats 6 1/3 innings when they've really needed them, and still going strong. Rears back, fires. This one hard hit to first, but also foul.
That's it hard the other way.
So we'll have another 1-2 from Ty coming.
It's interesting seeing all the shoe options people elect to play on a turf field where they don't allow us to wear our metal cleats yet, as I think it's quite new. We've got anything from joggers to molded cleats to a
shot to deep left field going back Kyle Gates, but that one's gone. A game-tying solo home run from Hogan Shelby. Doesn't matter what he's got on his feet because that one sails out to left.
Oh yeah, that ball was hammered.
Could have been Warren Sandals and still put that one out.
Hanging curveball a little bit, and that thing was tattooed.
So now we have a tie ball game, and Eric Fufalis at the plate. Bad Cats lead pretty short-lived. And this one delivered and a check swing. They'll appeal, and he went. It's 0-1. Fufalis has flown out and hit to a double play. Got himself into trouble defensively with a poor throw to third, bringing in a run for the Bad Cats, but picked up by his teammate, Hogan Shelby. This one lined over to second, but plenty of time to line that one up for Coulter Maldonado. He makes the catch.
You see, there's nothing wrong with giving up a solo shot. Hurts like that, especially in this situation. But, you would be hoping that they'd be down a run as we gave them quite a free one. But so did they, and that's what's so good about baseball is you have to just keep going with the next play because both teams have had mistakes, both teams have had success. And you can't worry about the stuff that happened before, unfortunately. You just have to go with the next stuff.
Fabian Perez at the plate, hits one foul here, so the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. Perez came in a few innings ago defensively for Brandon McBeth, but this is his first time his spots come up in the order. He's hitting 188, 12 for 64. This one hit towards the bag, a tough play. Zane spin, charging, throws just in time. Zane with a nice play to end the inning, but this game's now tied. Solo home run by Hogan Shelby. He's got us knotted up again.
Options. Everyone likes them, and at Office Products Incorporated, we offer options. Shop by phone or by having one of our OPI specialty salespeople call on you to help you find solutions. Shop online at OPIKAN.com to place your order directly or search for solutions, or come to one of our 4 store locations, Great Bend, Larned, Russell, and Hayes, to shop in person. OPI offers you these options for your shopping convenience. Which do you prefer?
Everything you need to power your business. OPI.
In today's world full of change, it's nice to come across the simple things like consistency, reliability. And when it comes to the comfort in your home, one thing you won't have to worry about is the reliability of a Lennox furnace and air conditioner. Steeder Contractors has been your Lennox dealer in Central Kansas for over 37 years. We've beefed up our inventory and are prepared to deliver the same quality Steeder service that you've come to expect. When you need a high-efficiency heating and air system, rely on Steeder Contractors in Great Bend for service you can depend on, prices you can trust.
Options. Everyone likes them, and at Office Products Incorporated.
This is outfielder Riley Silva, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Couple of changes here for Kingman in this 3-3 ball game in the top of the 8th inning. Hogan Shelby, who was in left field, is now pitching as his bunt is fouled by Riley Silva. And then Levi Atherton will come in for Shelby, who was originally in left field. That's how that shakes out. Shelby just hit that game-tying solo shot. Comes in with a 4.76 ERA, 5 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts to 4 walks. Swing and a miss there by Silva, and the count is 0-2. After this summer, Shelby is headed to the big city, Wichita State University, as this is fouled away. 0-2. The count remains. Riley Silva, 2 hits already, RBI for him. Shelby, we got a real quick wind, delivers outside, 1-2.
He dropped it down for try and be a little funky and throw a curveball. Change of arm slot. Some guys have seen that do that in the collegiate league that I was playing in.
Back over the top here, and this one fouled away. Sometimes you just want to give it a different look.
Uh-huh.
And if you can drop it down there, and it can be effective for you, then you do it. I'm sure you could go overhand a couple times.
Well, I mean, I threw overhand most of the season, 90% of the season last year, so I think I should.
Maybe you'll mix one in there. 1-2 pitch. Back to that sidearm look, and that's down low, 2-2.
It's only going to be effective, though, if you can, establish that you're throwing it from a strike when you go down there, because then it will make the batter think about it. Otherwise, I mean, so far he hasn't.
2-2 on this one. Grounder to second base. Wallachek makes the play.
That's one away.
There's one out. And now Kyle Gates strides in. That home run by Hogan Shelby, by the way, is the only home run that's been hit in games 2, 3, and 4 so far this series. First pitch coming to Gates, and he hits one towards the middle, gets past the glove of Shelby's. Walcheck's got to make a quick play, and he gets it.
Nice play. Nice play.
Back-to-back ground outs to second. Shelby looking good on the mound, and it'll bring up Simon Larinaga. Simon, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This skid continues for him.
Larinaga steps in.
First pitch goes from the sidearm, and
slider.
there's a strike.
Strike called.
It's got to be interesting for a sidearmer like yourself to watch other sidearmers pitch.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
this one smoked over to short, and that one is caught, at least I think. But they'll go over to first anyway just to make sure that that's an out. Yeah, so then they'll say that did hit the ground, so it'll be a ground out in the end. But that's just another hard hit ball for Simon. He's had 2 hard hit balls to the left side that have been caught.
Yeah.
So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning at 3-3 game.
And the second baseman, Ben O'Rourke.
This is pitcher David Stewart. You're watching Batcats Media Network, home of the Great Bend Batcats.
Cade McWilliams coming into the game here for the Batcats in the bottom of the 8th inning. He'll replace Ty Riley, who threw 7 big innings for the Cats. First pitch from McWilliams, and that one missed. No, that's in. Sorry, on the outside black. No ball and a strike count as this pitch is fouled away, and now it's 0-2. So Neal in the hole. Swinging a
weak
fly
contact.
Ball. Right side, Maldonado looks like he's waving everyone off, and he'll make the catch.
Second baseman makes the catch.
So that's first down of the inning, and it brings up Gavin Barada. Final line for Ty Riley: 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts.
A great outing from Ty.
Here's the pitch, and that one inside to Barada. And it counts 1 ball, no strikes. McWilliams had some issues with walks. That's been his kryptonite on the mound. He can throw strikes. It's usually pretty effective stuff coming in. It's 1-1. McWilliams has a 3.17 ERA, but like I said, the walks bit of an issue. 9 walks in 11 innings, 11 hits allowed. As this one smoked foul.
All right, shot foul.
No decisions for him yet this season. This is his 8th appearance. Barada's 0 for 2 groundouts. As again for the 3rd game in a row, looks like we're going to decide this one in the 8th or later. Barada fouls one down the left side.
Bring that foul ball back.
That one's way out of play.
Third base dugout. Thank you.
McWilliams set 1-2. And this one going to be hit to right center field. That one in front of Colby Christian. Base hit.
Base hit for Barada. We got 1 out, 1 on.
And now Ben Wallachek comes up. He's going to take a moment before coming to the box to talk with Toby Munns. See if there's any trickery or other action on here. Could see a runner in motion. No batting gloves look for Wallachek. Tees up the top of the order. And this one hit just foul.
And that's foul, strike 1.
The ball's at 1 strike. Levi Atherton is on deck. Pitcher has to hit for themselves now as the Islanders elect to kill the DH.
Rightly so. Last at bat, he smoked one over the fence.
No 1. That's too far outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good double play opportunity here to get out of it.
They do throw over
Quick
there.
move.
Just barely back in.
Barada gets back.
So 1-1 count. McWilliams delivers, and this one hit up towards the middle. Could be a double play. Spin tags the bang himself, then throws the first 6-6-3 double play, and that ends the bottom of the 8th inning. We're still tied going to the 9th here in Kingman. Should be an exciting finish.
This is outfielder Colby Christian for the Batcats. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Can't believe that still. Ugh.
Welcome back here to Kingman, where the Batcats and the Islanders are tied at 3. My apologies. The first pitch going to hit Bodie Waller, so the Batcats have the leadoff man on. So now it's Connor Allen, 0 for 3 today, but the Batcats have the lead run on base. Bodie Waller has already done well with some gutsy base running. Logan Shelby on the mound. Right-hander sent in the pitch. First pitch strike to Connor Allen. The Islanders want to win this one. They'll have to win it in walk-off fashion. Batcats have been walked off once already this season. It happened in Hayesville. Flair single to right, and it'll lose that 4-3. 0-1 pitch, and this is fouled off the plate. Allen in the 0-2 hole. Waller gets his lead off at first. And the pitch. Way outside, gets to the backstop, and it kind of kicked back a little bit, but nobody was covering.
Waller's going to advance to second base.
Now that lead run is in scoring position for the Cats. After Allen, they got Spin, then Colby Christian. One-two pitch, and Allen swings and misses. They will have to throw down to first to complete that strikeout, and they do.
Swinging strike. Out at first. One away.
First strikeout for Hogan. There's one out. Zane Spin coming to the plate.
Christian on deck.
Spin has a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out.
One out.
For his first signature Batcats moment this season. Could come right here. First pitch to Spin, and this one smoked up the middle. That's a base hit. Charging Farmer. They'll wave around Waller. Here comes the throw, and it is safe. The ball got dropped.
Wow. A great throw from center field, and you know, right on where Bodie was, and glove connection straight to Bodie, but the ball's dropped out.
Fufulis couldn't hold on to the ball. They had him to throw, beat Waller. And how about that for the Batcats? They have the 4-3 lead.
One out, one on. The batter is Christian.
And Colby Christian comes up.
On deck. Maldonado in the hole.
First pitch in a strike to Colby Christian. Zane Spin on second, and he has that moment, that signature moment early in the season, and smoked that one right back up the middle as his first hit this season. Pitch, Colby Christian swings and misses. That one down near the dirt. 0-2.
Swinging. Strike two.
Ready to 0-2. And Christian on the ground to third. A spin off the bag a little bit at second. They will throw over to first. And it can't be picked out of the dirt. Over by Fabian Perez. Poor throw from Gavin Barada. So 2 on, 1 out, and Adam Musto step into the plate.
First and second. We got one away.
Kind of the guy you want to have up right now this game, and at this field and at this game has been hitting really, really well so far. So a hard hit ball in the outfield could score another run and get some much needed insurance, as it's proved that one run isn't enough right now with the games we've had as of late.
First pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Musto a single, a double, and a walk. 1 run scored. 2 ducks on the pond here with just 1 out. And the offering.
Oh,
that's a strike. So the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cats trying to add some more insurance just for the pen. We'll see who they bring in to try and close the one out. They could stay with Mick Williams, and Braden Tower also available, who's been warming up in the bullpen. 1-1. And This one lifted the other way, left field, high in the air. Levi Atherton makes the catch.
Steps under it.
And that is the second out.
Takes it for the second out.
Just missed that one. Watched it well, but just had to go too far down to get it. It was a good pitch.
So that will bring up Coulter Maldonado, 2 outs, 2 on. His fourth at bat. Double play, a ground out, and a fly out. That ground out in the sixth, though, did drive in a run from third. First pitch from Shelby. That was strike was dropped by Fufalis, but either way. Fufalis hasn't had the most strong defensive game today, but certainly understandably he's caught all 4 games of this series, which is certainly difficult, and they're all in a row. Breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. See time called by the home plate umpire. Looked like Maldonado wanted it. So we'll come set again. No ball, 2 strike count. Shelby fires as both runners are moving, and that hits Maldonado in the shoulder on an 0-2 pitch. So the bases are loaded for Riley Silva, getting his 5th at bat, 2 hits in the game. Shelby just cannot find the finishing pitch here for this top of the 9th inning. Trying to keep it as a 1-run game.
Silva, leadoff hitter at the plate.
First pitch to Riley. Takes it a strike fastball in the outside corner, 0-1.
Strike down.
Spain spin over at third. Colby Christian at second. Coulter Maldonado hanging at first. The 0-1 is foul tipped.
Foul tip, strike 2.
So Silva behind 0-2. Same spot that Maldonado was in when he got hit. 4-3 game, top 9. Bad Cats trying to get themselves a series split with the Kingman Islanders. Shelby ready to fire. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A half-hearted one by Riley Silva. He's out on strikes. Cats leave the bases full, but they got the 1 run they needed to take the lead. We'll see if the Bad Cats can get the 3 outs they need to secure the victory in this one when we come back.
This is shortstop Dre Amaral, and you're watching the Bat Cats Media Network, home of the Bat Cats.
Batcats trying to secure this split. The Kingman Islanders win in game 4, 4-3, bottom of the 9th inning. Cade McWilliams going to try and finish this one off for these Batcats. First pitch coming to Levi Atherton, getting his first at-bat. That one is going to miss. Count 1-0. Atherton came in when Shelby moved to the mound. And he tries to lay a bunt down here, fouls it off.
Evens the count at 1-1.
Atherton hitting 148, 4 for 27 this season. Swing and a miss there, and it's 1-2 count. Pitched against the Batcats in that absolute demolition of a game 1 as this check swingy went around there, and that is out number 1.
It's a good start. Here we go. 2 more outs to secure the win.
First strikeout for McWilliams. He'd be in line for the win if the Batcats hold on. Gavin Jurovich coming in.
A little bit of confusion there from the third base coach.
First pitch to Jurovich. A breaker in for a strike, 0-1. Jurovich has 1 hit and 3 at bats. Load hit coming in the 4th when the Islanders did most of their damage.
Active body language hitter every time we've seen him this series.
And with the 0-1, this one popped up, and this one foul.
Giving the umpire the stink eye after fouling off a pitch of his own.
0-2, McWilliams delivers, and that one down low, trying to get him to fish. So come set again. Still in control. 1-2 count. Comes in and fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Great pitch.
It's a really good one, but it's called a ball.
Missed. Change up on the outside. He thought broke back in, but it might have just faded off the black.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from McWilliams, fouled away. Will still be 2-2. Just trying to get that tying run on as they swing and miss there.
Strike
3.
Strike 3.
Awesome 2-2 changeup, getting him swinging there.
Bring up Eric Farmer.
2 outs and Ezra Farmer to the plate. Batcats are an out away, picking up the win here in Kingman. First pitch from McWilliams. And that's a strike. Quickly ahead, 0-1.
1 more to get ahead in the count. It's looking pretty good so far.
Set and the 0-1. That one dropped too low from McWilliams, 1-1.
Is Cade save eligible, or is he going to get the
He'd be win
eligible
for that.
Oh,
check
yes,
swing.
he definitely did.
Did he go? They want an appeal? Yes, he went.
He paused with the swing fully out.
The statue.
Had to just make sure. You never know. You may as well ask the umpire, because sometimes they go the way that you don't expect. So
got to strike away. This one going to be hit to left field, lining it up. Gates and the
That's
Batcats win it.
Hell yeah.
They grab a split against the Kingman Islanders. Had to do it late, top of the 9th inning. They score a run. Zane spin single got it done for him. And they'll go into the All-Star break with at least a little bit of momentum, picking up this W. And hopefully they can get refreshed and ready to go again when they come back for action on July the 7th against the Derby Twins. They'll kick off the series against the Twins at home at Burns Memorial Field. But for now, the Batcats will take themselves a little bit of a break and try and get healthy and everybody rested up for the second part of the season. It's just so pivotal, especially with the Diamond Dogs playing with the way they are and Hutch playing the way that they are. Batcats are going to need really a late run if they want to come back and put themselves back into the Sunflower Collegiate League race. The All-Star Game will be on July the 5th. If you want to see some of the Batcats representatives out there at Hobart Detter Field, should be a good one there, but before that, enjoy your Independence Day, July 4th, day off for everybody in the league, and many of you at home as well, so should be a good day off for everybody to get some rest. We'll have a quick post-game show when we come back here on the Bad Cats Media Network as the Cats win 4-3 in Game 4 against the Kingman Islanders. Welcome back here on the Bad Cats Media Network, and we are now joined by today's player of the game, Zane Spinn. And Zane, just for starters, how does it feel to be back in a Bad Cats uniform?
It's fun. I mean, I was excited to get back up here, and I've been working all June, so I was ready to get away from that and start playing some baseball.
And for you, it was kind of a tough game early in the game, especially for the Bad Cats to get started. You had gone down in order for the first 15 guys, but bats really wake up at the end. You have that huge RBI single in the ninth inning. Kind of take us through that at bat for you.
Really, I was watching that dude since he came in, and he was really just trying to blow it by guys. And I was looking for some dead red fastball, and I knew he'd probably give it to me first pitch. And I mean, he threw it exactly where I wanted it, and I just took what I got.
Yeah, and for you, how does this comeback in this game, especially after losing the first couple games, winning the first game and then losing the next two, how does that kind of show the character of this group?
I mean, that's big, especially since we've been battling with these guys, now for 4 games, and I've been here for 3 of them. And, we're going through there shaking hands. We were like, we ain't done this in a while, and I was like, yeah, let's get used to it. I mean, that's a big deal to come back and win a ball game, especially something like that, and just to finish the ball game, and I mean, I think that's huge for us going forward, just the momentum and everything else.
And for this team going forward, you got 12 games left on the other side of the All-Star break. What do they need to do to keep pushing forward as they go into the postseason?
Really just keep working. I've always heard my whole life, baseball players who work hard get rewarded. And, I feel like that's what we all preach in there. Go hard in the weight room, get your work in before the game. Whatever you got to do to get better, keep getting better. And if you keep getting better, you really – it's never a lose-lose.
Well said. Thanks very much for joining us today, Zane. Great game today.
Thank you so
Gets
much.
The RBI single in the ninth for the Bad Cats. We'll be back in a moment to finish this thing up on the Bad Cats Media Network. So we're back here, ready to close things down here on the Bad Cats Media Network. Cats with the win. They get it 4-3 the final score. Had to do it in the ninth to get the win. They improved to 21-8 while the Islanders dropped to 8-15 on the season. Cats took the opening game. It was just an absolute hit parade. 17-1 the final score, and then they dropped the next 2 by 1 runs, and then 1 run total in both of those games, and then come in to Game 4, and they managed to come back and get the win. So the last 3 games were a little bit dicey all the way around. A lot of drama. All 3 of the last 3 games of this series have been decided by 1 run. So there's been a lot of clutch plays, a lot of big plays, and the Bad Cats managed to get out on top of this one. Cade McWilliams gets the win. He's now 1-0 on the season. The loss goes to Hogan Shelby. My apologies on the graphic there. But Hogan Shelby takes the loss, and he pitched as well as he could, just had a tough moment. Zane Spinn, as you heard him talk about it, just was kind of ready for what was coming in there, and he just took advantage of what he saw, and that's what you ask of your hitters, especially late in the ball game. And they pick up the win as Shelby takes the loss, and the series ends up getting split between these 2 teams. While both these teams go into the All-Star break, Bad Cats back in action next on July the 7th against the Derby Twins at Al Burns Memorial Field. We hope you're there. If not, we'll have the game here on the Bad Cats Media Network, but that'll do it for us here from George Arnsdorf Memorial Field. For the entire crew, Brett Allen, who joined me today, helped us out behind the scenes as well. My name's Mark McClure saying farewell from Kingman and happy Independence Day to everybody out there.